Esther was afraid to be in her corner. She wouldn't. When your husband want to call you, you want to talk, you can't express yourself, you can't say your mind because he's the head of the house. No two ways about it. But don't I have a feeling? Can't you also feel about me? I don't have no right. But Esther, when she went into prayer, she said, okay, fine, I am going to pray and go before this king and make sure whatever needs to be done needs to be done. But when you read the Bible, it tells you that the king is not somebody who thinks fast. For Haman to come and tell the king that you know what, there are people here, I want you to kill them, and I want you to give me a star.
The network is not allowing us. Oh my goodness, Lady Reverend, God bless you so much. In fact, it is something we haven't gotten anywhere, but this is I mean, it's something. It's Lady Reverend is talking. Lady Reverend is telling us something that some of our women are suffering within. Something is going on in the homes that some of them cannot even voice out. Some of them cannot even come up to share whatever they are going through. And Vasti was a woman of a class, not just the class physically, but she was a woman who didn't want to be abused. Most of us are being abused. Most of the women are being abused. And so fighting for their rights, it turned up to be something else. It comes up to be something else. We are adding our guest one more time. I know that the technical issues with the internet is worrying us, but stay tuned, don't go. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I believe the network is giving us.
Yeah, the network. Yeah.
Thank you.
God bless you so much. God bless you so much. God bless you, woman of God. I know, you know what? I think I think this thing needs to be addressed well. I think this thing needs to go deeper. I think this thing needs to be addressed well. There are women that went through so many things in the Bible, but when some of us are preaching, we just walk over it. When some of us are preaching, we just took it as if it's a normal thing that happened. But try to be in that person's shoes. When we look at Vasti, there are two different people. We shouldn't ever compare the two of them. Yes, there are differences. Yes, Esther went into prayer, but Vasti didn't pray, but she stood on her right. She felt this is wrong, and looking at it at the normal state. Yes, whatever she thought was right. My dear, let me ask this woman of God. 8 months party, drinking and all that. She kept quiet and went through it. I don't know whether the 8-month party they asked her to come and dance, because there was no issue when they were doing the 80 days party. There was no issue until the king came back to the palace and had a feast. That is when they drank to the extent that all those who came to the party, they had enough to drink. They drank, and they drank. That they were so drunk to the extent that you can just imagine when they said they were drunk. I want people to go and read the Esther chapter 1, going and understand the states that the king and his people were in, and understand why Vasti said, "No, I am not coming." You should understand her. No, not the woman make a mistake, so we should judge her. Not because she made one mistake, we should ask her out of the marriage. Not because one mistake she has to be asked out. Why the men will do 10,000 mistakes and they will be accepted?
That's right.
Why just one mistake they ask Vasti out? Only one mistake. Then the people advise the husband to let her out of the place. Many people are sent out of their marriages. They are sent out of the ministry. They are sent out of their offices, all because they made one mistake. They stood on their right. They will not allow them to abuse them. Just one mistake, they ask them out. You can't compare Esther's issues with Vasti's issue. They are two different people, because Esther never was asked to come to a party where people were drunk to come and dance. No. Don't compare Esther to Vasti. Vasti's issue is far different from Esther's own.
Yes.
Esther's own was just go, pray and go before the king. Because we are the son are dead. But my sister, I'm surprised that your husband knows where you're coming from, the family you're coming from. He went to the family to marry you. But you know, Ahasuerus never knew where Esther is coming from. He never knew the wife he has married. Do you know why? Because the people that gave him that advice, they are not wise enough.
That's right.
All they wanted is what they want the king to do. They tell him whatever, and the king answers. He responds. He allowed them to do. A king who cannot think for himself, a king who will not sought the advisors in the kingdom and ask them, let's sit on this issue for at least a month and think about what Vashti did. What are we supposed to do to him? No, he never thought about it. He didn't even call anybody. Just his friends that they were drunk. They were those that told him, we need to let this woman go. Just for one mistake. So Vashti, nobody should judge Vashti here. Nobody should judge, because none of us are angels. Sometimes we want to say what is supposed to be said. Sometimes we also pray, we hear God tells us something, but we are always surprised because they say we are women. They say women should not talk, women should not do anything, which is a myth to the men. But the Bible said, man, love that woman as you will love yourself. If you love yourself, you will love that woman. Why do we maltreat the women and we say we love the women? Why do we love ourselves and maltreat the women? If that woman is like you, will you do what you're doing to her?
That's right.
Can't she also talk? Can't she say her mind? So when you go into the house of God, so many women are in pain. So many women are like the Vastis. They are dying in the church. So many women are dying in ministry, in marriages. They are the Vastis of our time. They cannot, they don't know what to do. They can't pray. They have nothing to do but to say no. But some like Esther, she has to be pushed by Mordecai.
That's right.
But what if you don't have any Mordecai? Esther had Mordecai to tell her, if you don't do anything, we are all going to die. Mordecai had to push Esther to go and pray. If Mordecai didn't want Esther, I don't know whether she would have prayed. Esther had Mordecai. But what about Vashti? Did he have Mordecai? Did she have any Mordecai to tell her what to do? She had nobody. When I was preaching, I told somebody when I went to South Africa, I had my father praying on my behalf. Yes, I was a woman of God, but I wanted to walk out of my marriage. There was nobody to stand in for me, nobody to pray for me. I wanted to walk out. That was my situation. I was like Vashti, that I couldn't endure all that I was going through. So I wanted to walk out. There was nobody to pray for me. But the Esthers have got people to stand on their behalf. Let's stop judging. Let's stop comparing. Let's stop trying to put some women in the corner where they cannot breathe. Are they not human beings? Don't they have feelings? Oh my God. It is high time we understand that Vashti went through torment. She went through abuse. She went through a lot. She just said no. Just no. And we are judging her. We are judging her. Until when will they give the women the chance to say no to abuse? No, you cannot afflict us again. No way. You cannot put me down again. I don't intend to disrespect you. I don't intend to walk over you. I don't intend to just let people know I don't respect you. No, that was not my intention. That wasn't my plan. But something is pushing me. Something is making me just act. Something is telling me it is okay. I can't do it again. I can't do it again. But I need somebody to stand with me and tell me it is well, it shall be well. We need to understand what some women go through in marriages, in relationships, in church. We should understand what they go through. They said we should keep silent. So they are dying inside, they are keeping silent. When would you allow them to auto speak their mind? When? When? If Esther has to go, sometimes the freedom helps. Vashti left. Did we hear in the Bible whether she went to hell or she was happy? Nobody spoke about her again. Let me tell you, they will not speak about you again if you live today.
That's right.
They will not even remember you again. They don't care. Do you know why? Because when you leave, there's somebody who will replace you. Until when men know that women cannot be replaceable, you can't replace me.
That's right.
You can replace. You know why? Because they can get women at any time they want. Some of them, because they have women at their beck and call, because they have got the money, they have got the influence. They say they are the man. I can get any woman I want. Who they were doing their work. I'm telling you, at your level, maybe you cannot get any man to take you again. You are useless now. You are not of any use again. I made you who you are. I made you to become somebody. Every day they want to point us before us that you are nobody. I am a king. I made you a queen. If it wasn't me, where were you coming from? Do you have a name? Do you have a word? Anytime, do you know the torment some women go through? Sometimes when you do a little thing to your husband, or you do a little thing to the church, or you do a little thing, they want to tell you where you're coming from. They want to tell you your background. It's because of him that you are who you are. Go and tell them it is because of God that has brought you where you are. They should stop. They should stop abusing us. They should stop. You should stop. If somebody's fasting, help her to stand, not to fall. Than you judging them. You know something? I don't know, but I just want women to understand. That is only God that can speak on our behalf. Men will reject us, but God will lift us up. I don't know what some people are going through. To help the woman, love her the way the Bible has said you should love her, and give her the honor, her place to also be there. Give her the time to also speak a man. Give her the platform to also tell what she's going through. I am telling you, the world will be a better place for us. The world will be a better place. Yeah, woman of God. Yeah. I tell you.
Woman of God, God bless you so much. In fact, the show is ongoing. As I told you, we are discussing the unique characters of Queen Esther and Vashti. And the woman of God is teaching us a lot. If you just joined in, we are talking about Queen Esther and Vashti. Queen Esther and Vashti. Woman of God, I would like to ask you this.
Yes.
So it means that Vashti was not lazy. Vashti is not a lazy woman.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't lazy. They should show me when the Bible that says that she was a lazy person. Who said she was lazy? Her problem was that they called her, come and dance in front of your husband and the drunkards. I don't know whether we can read the Bible. It's a long thing. I don't know.
That's right.
But I want people to go to Esther chapter 1. Read downwards. When you read from the chapter 1, the verse 1 going, it tells you how it started. It tells you how long the party went on. It tells you the state of the husband and the people that were together. It tells you everything that happened. But when people are judging, what makes her lazy? They should tell me what makes her lazy. Because when they went to call Vashti, she was also having party with the women there, because I realized that those days when the men are together, the women don't go there. The women are different in their place, and the men too are different in their place. So she was there with the women also celebrating, and then they called her. But I just want to imagine when you read the chapter 1 verse 1 going, that the kind of party they went through for 8 months, every day conservatively it was a party. Every day there was a party throughout. Then she thought maybe the 8 months is over. When they came back, the king said, I want to have a party again, a feast again in my palace. And this one, I am just having it to show my fleet of cars, my money, my wealth, and then show my woman. Please, is Esther a talking? She was just going to be shown to everybody because the king wants to show his wealth. Esther wanted to be felt as a queen. She wanted to be felt as a human being, not as a gift that they are going to give it out to people. If the king was giving gifts, giving things out, Esther was not a gift. Esther was the wife of the king. People should understand. They should read the Bible and understand it well. She wasn't a lazy person. Rather, she said no because she knows her right. Maybe she didn't channel the thing right, but she had to say no. If I were in Vashti's shoes, I wouldn't want to go and dance in front of those drunkards, because somebody who is drunk can just jump on you. Someone who is drunk can just misbehave. Someone who just drunk in the midst of drunkards. And you want me because I am beautiful. Any man that sees that you are beautiful want to have you. What if I go there and they rape me? Should I succumb to rape? Should I succumb to abuse? No, I wouldn't want to go there. I wouldn't want to do it. So let's be in Vashti's shoes and stop judging her. We shouldn't judge her. No. Because a woman of God, have you gone to them say, club before. When some people are so drunk, they can get you, squeeze you. You don't want it, but where you are, you called for it.
That's right.
So in that midst where people were drunk, and the woman that they said she's so beautiful, what do you think can happen there? So all those risks, all those thoughts were going through Vasi's head. She wanted to avoid it. And maybe she should have addressed it well. Maybe she could have got advice from elders or tell them, what do I do? I'm in the dilemma. I don't know what to do. Maybe she could have done that. But there was nobody to advise her. Yes, there was nobody. But when it comes to Esther's part, Mordecai was there to help her out.
That's right.
Basti had nobody, but she just took a decision that I will not be abused. I will not go there for them to rape me. So she wasn't a lazy woman. She was a woman. When you read the Bible, read the character of Basti. She's a woman who knows how to say no and will not allow anybody to abuse her. That was Basti. But Esther wasn't a woman who was like Basti. No way, you can't compare them. Basti was too strong. Esther wasn't that strong. But the only thing that helped Esther is because she had an uncle who knew prayer. She had an uncle who knew God. The only help Esther had was because of Mordecai, who told her how to go and pray. Once she had nobody, why do we blame them? Why do we judge her? Somebody was there to monitor anywhere Esther went, even in the palace for them to train them. Esther had somebody, she had favor. She had somebody to take care of her, love her, and present her before the king. And after she married, she had an uncle who taught her how to pray, who told her what she had to do, who pushed her on the word to do something. But Basti had nobody like that. So please, somebody may have an advisor to help us to stand in the marriage. But somebody didn't have it. And today they've lost the marriage. They've lost the ministry. We shouldn't judge them. We should pray with them. Help them to stand. And maybe next time they'll be able to make the right decision.
That's right.
Yeah. God bless you, man of God.
God bless you, woman of God. In fact, I'm so blessed. And I believe that whoever is watching or has stayed tuned, I believe that you are also very blessed. Woman of God, please let me ask you this. You know, majority of the time, I believe that we women, we always say that we are the evil to ourselves. I mean, we are evil to ourselves.
Yeah.
Whenever a particular woman has a problem, we stand on that problem and then we judge, as you are saying, like that.
Yeah.
I just want to ask you if you can tell our audience what we need to learn from fasting. What are the things that we need to learn from fasting?
You know, Basti's attitude has a negative and a positive side. My issue is that before you conclude and start judging people, have a second look of the issue.
That's right.
Before you start judging somebody, before you see a woman who is a prostitute today, don't be quick to judge them. Get closer. Get closer. Know why. Know why they are there. Maybe strongly, physically, spiritually, they are not strong enough to stand. Maybe you are strong to stand because there is somebody backing you and telling you you can do it. You can do, not give up, you can do it. But somebody doesn't have it. Basti knows when to say yes and when to say no. She stood on her right. She will not allow anybody to abuse her. There are other women, this thing you have to learn from Basti. She never stayed in the marriage to be abused. Many of the women are being abused in the marriage. They're keeping quiet. They say, because of my children, so they are staying there. Yes, I am okay. Stay there. They will kill you. You will die.
Of course.
When you die, that man will marry another woman. If I stay with an abusive man, if prayer doesn't work for him, please run away.
That's right.
And sometimes too, I want to advise women on this. Vasi had no option. Vasi had nothing to do. All she wanted to do was her freedom. Let me say what I have to say. If I lose, I lose. If I die, I die. She said it. And she was asked out of the palace. But I want the women to listen. We thank God for this time, because this time we have got prayer. You have got people you can connect yourself with. You have got women who are ready to pray and lift ourselves up. Some of the women are not ready to bring our women down. Me, some of us like you and me, we are ready to lift our women up. No matter what you have done, no matter where you are, no matter what has gone through, no matter what you have gone through, we are not here to judge you. We are here to help you to stand.
Amen.
So thank God for some of us. We cannot make the mistake Basti made. Some of us can stand and seek for good advice and make the right decision. We can stand together in prayer so we don't fall into the hands of our enemies. So be able to make the good decision. Maybe she didn't have anybody to speak to, but these days we got somebody to speak to. So speak to somebody who can help you in prayer to make the right decision. Let's learn, but please say no to abuse. Say no to it. Don't let anybody intimidate you. Don't let anybody sit on your happiness and your joy issue. I think if you want to say somebody is lazy or somebody is I don't care, I will pick Esther. Do you know why?
Right.
When Mordecai told Esther what was happening, she was like, go and see my uncle. Tell my uncle, why is he doing what he's doing? He's disgracing me. Esther was like, go and tell him he should stop what he's doing. I'm in the palace. I'm a queen. He shouldn't disgrace me and look like that. And the uncle told, go and tell Esther. If she thinks she's a queen now, then she should be ready. We are all going to die.
That's right.
So Esther is the type that needs somebody to push her. Push her to do something. Esther is the type that is always afraid. I'm afraid. I can't do it. Those people, I can't do it. Mommy, I can't do it. If I say it, I'm in trouble. Mommy, what if I say it? No. Esther, somebody pushed Esther to go and pray. Mordecai told Esther that if you don't pray, you will die. Until they told her if you don't say it, you will die, she would have not minded. That much because it wasn't Esther who was going to the torment. Mordecai was always going to the torment. Mordecai was the one who was being hated by Haman. So Esther didn't know what the uncle was going to, but the uncle knew what he was going to. So the uncle sought on the God that he knows. That is the God the uncle has introduced for Esther. Esther was being introduced by the uncle's God. That's what she knows. She's always being forced by the uncle to pray. Do something, do something. What if your uncle is not there? You will be like
That's right.
So some of us need to learn how to pray. We need to be praying and stop talking. We talk too much. We tell people our issue too much. This one, that. This one, that. No. Go and pray. Do something with your life. Do something.
That's right.
Be worthy of a woman. Let the man see as you are a woman worthy of him. And let's stop the fact that I want to dress. We are separate. I want this Gucci. I want that. I want that. That's all we care about. My body. I need to look this. But have you cared about your spiritual life? Have you cared about your spiritual life? Are you connected to God?
Right.
Everybody has got a dark day. One day your dark day will come. It will take prayer to pull you through. So if you don't know how to pray, short to prayer now. Go on your knees. Pick your Bible. Study your Bible. Walk with God well. Anybody that walks with God, you never end bad. God will always be there for you.
That's
God
right.
bless you, man of God. God bless you.
God bless you so much. So, in fact, I believe that I'm blessed. Everybody coming on the show is so blessed. A lot of comments here, a lot. In fact, I'm going to read them. Oh no! But I believe that we are all blessed. God bless you all so much. We can't. I'm so sorry we can't read all your comments. Woman of God, everybody's blessing you. Everybody's blessing you. I mean, God bless you, Mama. God bless you, man of God. I mean, everybody. God bless you all. I can't read all your. But then, because our time is a little fast spent, I can't read the comment. Woman of God,
bless you. Yes,
we've been so happy and then very blessed by all we've learned today. I believe today we've learned a new thing because everyone knows that, oh yes, Vasti was supposed to go for Esther to come, meaning it was a divine thing to happen, even though it was a divine orchestrated thing to happen. But then Vasti had no one.
A lesson needs to be learned. She had no one.
Needs to be learned.
Had no one. Needs to be learned.
Our women, please, as the woman of God said, we need to know the when and the how.
We need to learn.
Very, very, very important.
We need to learn.
When and the how is very important. And those who act and depict as experts, please don't sit. The ones that are lazy, they just want to sit and always have their husbands do everything for them. As for me, I need a push. Every day somebody should push me. Every day my husband didn't give me money. Today that no. So the woman of God is telling us today that if you are a kind like Esther, you need to change. You need to buckle up.
Yeah, you do. You need to.
You need to buckle up. We are begging you, buckle up. Study hard. Be strong. Be that woman behind your husband. I always say that be a woman, a strong woman. I mean, a God-fearing woman behind your husband.
Yes. If you're not strong, you can't stand.
No, you can't.
You can't stand.
You can't.
Yeah.
So let's be that strong woman. I mean, not just strong, because you cannot use Azuma blows to do that.
No, not physical strong.
I know
bless you.
Some of them think that, when I have the mouth to be fighting and be doing that, no. But the strong woman in prayer, behind your husband moves things forward. And so let's all learn to take up all these things. So, woman of God, I think that because of our time, I've wasted a lot of your time today. I know.
It's okay, dear. It's okay.
God bless you.
Amen.
Please,
Amen.
what do you have to say, I mean, in general, concerning our today's women? Women. What do you have to say to them? Irrespective of Esther and Vasti.
Before I leave, my dear, our today women are in competition with the men. They want to fight. I have my rights. I have my rights. It doesn't work, please. You don't have your rights. The man is the head. You have your position. Let him be the man, be the woman. Doesn't mean you are a fool. He's a man. Don't rub shoulders with him. Now I have my rights. No, you should know when to have your rights. And when you think the right is right for you to talk about it. We should learn that. The Bible said the man is the head. The woman therefore needs to submit to him. And the Bible also said that we should love, the men should love the women. My dear, if you allow your man to love you, please learn how to submit to him. And our young ladies now don't want to work. Most of them are lazy. They want those who are already made, the men already made, who are rich already, the men who are influential, the men who knows. So my dear, marriage is not who is rich or who is influential. Marriage is somebody who has an evil character you're going to stay with. The money will be there, but you are dying. Don't marry somebody who has got money, because those who are too rich and who doesn't know God, the way they will treat you, they're rich and the rich, they don't respect human beings, because when you live today, they can get another body. Love somebody who fears God. Let's learn how to walk with God. Our personal life with God is very important. If you can walk with God, you have a personal encounter with God, I'm telling you, you don't make wrong decisions, because God will prompt you not to do it. Our young ladies don't know how to serve. They don't even know God. All they know is to dress good and go to church. They are singers in the church. They are Bible readers in the church. They are secretaries in the church, but they don't know God. They think their physical looks will be able to attract a man. Yes, it may attract the man into marriage, but your character will push the man out.
That's right.
We need to learn this. You may have the shape, the beauty, and everything, but beauty is in vain. Beauty will not last. Learn to walk with God. A woman who fears God, Charlie, she is priceless. She is priceless. She may not be beautiful today. She may not look the way you want her, but a woman who knows God and knows how to pray, that man is gone and is gone, because that woman will stand at your back and support you through thin and thick. Everything she'll go through with you. But where women should learn how to make a life for themselves. The women should know how to value themselves. Stop going naked. Stop showing your breast out. Stop showing your back, your butt to people. When you go to the church and you see the way people are dressed in church, you ask yourself whether you're in the church or you're in the club. There's no difference in the club, there's no difference in the church, because we are all together, we are the same. Some of us need to learn how to dress, because the way you dress gives you the kind of man you want. If you dress naked, you get a man who is ready for naked people, and he's going to maltreat you in the marriage.
That's right.
If you dress decent, you get a man that is very decent, because I don't see any decent man who fears God going for somebody who is showing her breast and everything else. It takes grace, please. So please, exposing yourself doesn't make you a woman. Stop exposing yourself. Let's follow the biblical thing God has told us. Let's our womanhood be respected. Learn how to work on your own. Get something doing with your life. That depending on a man. If you depend on a man, he will abuse you every day. Get your life going. You need to have a dream. You need to have a vision. Work it out. Move on. Don't let one man tie you down in the name of relationship. And you know he's not going to do anything for you in life. And you are still with him. Once he has not married you, he's just sleeping with you. He's just misusing you. And you are still with him. Why are you wasting your life with somebody who you've been with for 10 years? He has not married you. What is wrong with you? Move on. Many of the women are afraid to make a
don't even want to go through counseling process when it comes in terms of marriage.
They don't have time to go to counseling.
Yes.
They are in a rush. They want to marry. They want to marry. They think marriage is a joke. You go and see.
I mean, they just don't want to go. And as soon as you mention it, it's like you become an enemy to them.
Yeah.
So,
you're in a rush to marry. Bless you too, my dear. Bless you too.
Bless you so
God bless
much
you.
for coming on the Strategic Women Show. God bless you. In fact, I'm very happy to once
I'm honored.
again bring you to this show, the Strategic Women Show.
I'm
We are
honored.
so
I'm
grateful.
honored. I'm honored.
God
I'm
bless you.
honored. I'm
God
honored.
bless
God
you. God
bless you.
bless
God
you. God
bless you.
bless you. We are
God bless
so
you. Thank
grateful.
you.
Everything that you have teach or taught us today on this show has really been of a help to many, because a lot of people are watching, a lot of comments coming in here, and I believe that whatever came out of you wasn't you, but God spoke through you to the women of our generation, because our generational women now, we need this kind of word. We need all these so that our world can the women in our world can know how to comport ourselves and to behave as women as well. And so God bless you.
Amen.
Thank you so much
God
once
bless
again.
you. God
And a
bless
big
you.
Father's
God
Day to
bless you.
Apostle again. God bless you
Yeah.
so.
Many people seek out omanyanti. You know, there are some people, men of God, who are blessed today. They can't pray again. They don't fast again. They don't even care about the things of God because their money can do it for them. Oh, I am not against God blessing you. God can bless. But when God bless you, remember where you are coming from. When God begins to bless you, don't ever let the money push you. Today they will tell you, you suffer with the man, and tomorrow when he is rich, he rejects you and go for another woman because money is controlling that man. I don't know who is listening to me here. You cannot allow money to control your Christianity. It's that because of money, many people are falling from the faith. Sometimes when you look at some singers, it's because today they don't have money. That is why they want to humble under your feet. There are some men of God because they have no money. That is why you see them following you. You let God open the door for them. I understand now. While there are some people, they will use money to lure them. They will use money for them to go and lie. Hey, I now understand why Naboth, they got people to testify against Naboth. Yes. That is why there are people betraying people here and there. Envious and jealousy is everywhere because of scanty. Everybody wants to sell somebody for money. Everybody wants position for money. It is all about money, but money is the root of all evil. It is good to walk with God. If He blesses you, okay. If He doesn't bless you, I'm still content. If I can get what I will eat and what I will wear, all I will seek for is my heart towards God. Yes, listen to me, man of God. Listen to me, woman of God. I don't know how you do your things, but what is the motive of what you are doing? If it's because of money, that you are backslided. If it's because of what you can gain from the people and not the souls you win for God, then you are backslided. Many people gather people because of money. Many people preach and they sweat all because of their selfish needs.